Hello guys, Damien Jones here again for you today. I'm sorry it's been a while, it's been a fortnight now since my last video. Well, what can I say, I've been really busy, life goes on. Today however, I want to show you these, because I've been promising it for ages and ages. This is my World War 1 Grenade Collection as it stands today, and I'm going to take you through this and show you them and basically do a bit of a show and tell with you and have a bit of a chat really. First of all, we have this one. This is my F1 French grenade from about 1914. There are little bits dropping off it. It's very rusty. I'm meaning to coat this one actually with some clear varnish actually to try and preserve it a little bit better. It is very, very rusty. And as you can see, if I open the top, the screw threads are still intact and the inside is completely empty and free of any explosive material. And this particular one was a metal detectorist find from a friend of mine in France who sent this over to me, knowing that I'd be interested in these kind of things. If you ever come across anything like this here in Britain, however, I would recommend you call the police, because it's more than likely what you're going to find is going to be World War II and could potentially, even after 70 years, still be active and lethal. And I do mean lethal. One of these things explodes. Basically all of these little squares, they become shrapnel, and they pepper spray you and will rip you to pieces. Basically, they can blow your arms off, they can blow your legs off, they can blow your stomach cavity open. These really are lethal. So as I say, if you ever find one of these with your metal detector anywhere, that's in any country that you're watching, you call the police, okay, and let them deal with it. Don't attempt to mess about with them on your own, unless however you know what you're actually looking at, because I mean, as I say, these are World War 1 era, what I'm going to show you today anyway, and they've all been chemically cleaned inside, so they're all perfectly safe and inert. Well, anyway, there is my F1 French grenade, also referred to as the lemon grenade because of its shape. Very nice. Next up, in rather better condition, we have a Ww1 Grenade, again from France, and this dates to about, I believe, 1914. As you can see, this one's nice and stable. It's been given a nice black gloss to preserve it. The front section here, I will just admit this is a dummy part. The original part has long since rusted away, and again inside you'll notice that it's completely free of any explosives or anything, any explosive material. There we have the Ww1 Grenade, and believe it or not, the Ww1 Grenade as well, Ww in French is actually it actually means citronella basically, or something. That's what I read anyway. And so you could technically call this a lemon grenade of sorts as well, couldn't you? Just let you have a look at that. As you can see, this one is in lovely, lovely condition, nicely restored, beautiful. Okay, moving on now, we have my British World War One Mills #5 grenade. Unfortunately it's in relic condition, but I don't mind so much with this one because this has actually come from the Somme. This is an actual piece from the Somme, from the Battle of the Somme, 1916. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing left inside. There's the remains of a pin. Cap is missing. And the grenade arm, as you can see, there's really not much left of it. It's completely rusted away over the past 101 years. But nonetheless, it's a very interesting piece to own. Very interesting piece to own. And I'm glad I've got it. Finding British grenades is a little more difficult, really. Other than the Mills #5, Mills #6 as well. They are pretty scarce and therefore can get quite expensive to collect. I have recently, although I don't have it here as yet, as it's still in transit to me, I have the iconic cricket ball grenade, which I'll be showing you at a later date. Pretty much like a pineapple, isn't it? Believe it or not, as I say, we've been using grenades for hundreds and hundreds of years in one form or another. I've come across grenades for sale online dating back as far as the 1840s, Napoleonic era. They have been in use though since the 1600s, believe it or not, where they were actually just filled with gunpowder, lit and thrown. So that's my Mills #5. I now have my German, or rather what's left of it, my German M14 from 1914. Again, this is in pretty relic condition. It's empty. It rather reminds me of a Bulrush, this one, because of the way it's corroded. Now basically this is not the type of grenade that you'd throw like the others, not at all. This kind of grenade, this would be used rather like a mortar. It would be fired from a grenade launcher, basically a rifle, and again would have caused absolute devastation. There it is. That's my German M14, over 100 years old. And last but not least, what I have to show you today is my M17 German egg grenade, which is very tiny, as you can see. I'll switch the light on actually because it's a bit dark in here. Hopefully that'll help. Bring you over. Yeah, it's a bit better, isn't it? This is my egg grenade, which is actually upside down. There will be a fuse part screwed into there, which is missing. Other than that, it's in really nice condition. And this kind of grenade by the Germans in World War One was used an awful lot, actually, on account of the fact that it was safer to carry, and also with it being smaller, they could carry more of them because it was lighter. This one's got some lettering on it. It says RF on there, and I think that makes a rather novel little addition to my collection. As I say, I've got other ones, but they are in transit at the moment. I was going to wait for them, but I thought, nah, I haven't done a video for a fortnight, so let's get on with it. And basically there we have it, guys. That to date is my Ww1 Grenade Collection. I'd like to say thank you to all my new subscribers as well. I've noticed over the past fortnight there have been about another 10 or 11 of you. Cheers for that. Really pleased about that. And also I'd like to say the reason why it's been so long since my last video is because I've been waiting for my DNA test to make it to Ireland, to the lab where it was supposed to go. I actually thought it had got lost in the post, to be honest with you, and I've been on the phone to them, but luckily it turned up a few days later and it's now safe and sound in the lab and ready for processing. So at some point we're going to find out my ancestry DNA, so I hope you can stick around for that, and hopefully you'll tune in again for some more, because I've got much more to show you. I hope you'll join me for that. But for now, my name's Damien Jones. Cheers for watching and see you on the next one. Bye.